और अब ब्रदर्स डेनिस का केस इन्वेस्टिगेशन पे रुक गया था. लेट्स कंटिन्यू.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
उसे कंप्यूटर से स्टार्ट करना था आई गेस. इंस्पेक्ट डेनिस गार्डनर साइज 1 KO. ये कौन ड्राफ्ट्स going to be home very late tonight. Sorry, I need to make an understand how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there are some waffles in the freezer. Should be some. Ting करके डालने से पहले मर गया. Basswood jungle.bj. Nice. Inbox इधर आता है क्या? हाँ. Nick Waldron.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings.
I didn't think I would hear you.
Someone was watching.
I didn't think I would hear from you again. If you're willing to talk, I'm very willing to listen. I can make the meet up tomorrow. Nick Waldron. Okay. सेकंड मैसेज पढ़ना है मुझे. अरे यार.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Sorry to disappoint, but I have decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope. Nick Waldron. Dear Nicholas, I hope you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week there were no brink of a big story. Things on your side have been rather lackluster. I am afraid. I was hoping maybe you would like to share this old owl. What you have up your sleeve, Walter Dodson. Walter भी involved है.
The puzzle comes together.
Walter को पता है कुछ.
Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
ये Walter. पासवर्ड. क्या डालूं पासवर्ड? मेरे को नहीं मालूम.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference.
बराबर.
My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place. Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
इधर ये बुक रहेगा, पक्का बुक है.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
बस सिंपल विषय यही है भाई. उसका
So
पासवर्ड है
strange
ये.
how calm it is out there when, well, this happened.
डेड बॉडी के साथ तो ये सब कर रहा है भाई.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul.
Wouldn't surprise me if he set it as
password.
Basswood भी रह सकता है, एलिस इन चेंज भी रह सकता है. एक ट्राई है ना मेरे पास शायद से ट्राई है. विनाइल
Good for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him.
Judith, ये उसकी वाइफ.
So much so that she could be his password.
अच्छा उसकी मम्मी है क्या?
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
कैट भी है, पोस्ट कार्ड्स भी है. What could एलिस इन वंडरलैंड ही लग रहा है मुझे पासवर्ड है करके. Let's go crack the password.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Basswood है फिर.
And I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Yes, I want to extend my greatest thanks. Again, you are a scholar and a saint. It looks like I was worried unnecessarily. Regardless, thanks for your putting my mind at ease, Walter Dodson. Okay, best wishes. Here's a report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting in here. Just another sad day by the roadside.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
अच्छा. Car found against a tree surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after impact and burned out with the Nicholas Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest that the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. They were mostly inebriated in some form. I don't think
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open. The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Barabar.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Walter अच्छा बना. Nick's office किधर है? ये है शायद. ये डेनिस का कैबिन है तो ये है Nick's कैबिन. Nick's nameplate desk.
Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late. Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
Okay.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
Missing laptop.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Okay, abhi desktop.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen? They don't even work here anymore.
Timlo's Katie.
Someone should really clean up this board.
Okay. What would you say you do here?
Still not sure.
Note 2341, don't forget.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
Archives में कुछ है क्या?
If I had the code, I could get in here.
I had the code. 2341 ही है code. Three one two one. ये
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
क्या इजी था, ये तो मिल गया मुझे कोड. Three, 1, 2.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off. Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Basswood crime survey के ऊपर है क्या?
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was he looking for?
YouTube analytics.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
With the D2G guy, but might have something useful. Second meeting with D. Actually, this is actually missing something. Assuming he's not full of crap. Always wanted to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. Okay. 10 a.m. with D. I had to buy him breakfast, and he said we couldn't meet anymore. Seems like a dead end. Thought I had lost him. Glad he's open to talking.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email.
D. हाँ
He was
बराबर
onto
हाँ.
something big.
Okay.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful. So, did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
He tried to tell me something,
Dennis
बराबर.
tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site.
बराबर.
Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
ये किधर से आई?
Anna, I did not kill Dennis.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened.
मैंने नहीं मारा
It's
but
the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually.
इसको फोड़.
Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
नहीं. I will never trust her again. ये क्या करूँ मैं? Leave this away. Leave her away. Leave right away. बस. इसके साथ.
Anna, no. They'll want to interrogate me, and we'll never find out who did this.
What's wrong with you? How could you be so
Yes, I'm cold.
We
Yes.
can't make him not dead.
मैं बहुत
What
cold
we
हूँ.
do now will decide
निकल.
if we can find out what really happened. Trust me.
I'm not comfortable with this.
जा ना इसके लिए तेरे साथ ब्रेकअप
If you
हुआ.
insist.
निकल.
We'll just...
क्या है ये रे? शे.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
Sam, I'm not... I'm not sure this is a good idea, going on your own like that.
क्या बोलूं मैं अकेले जाऊंगा.
I can manage it on my own. Don't worry. You'll be safer if you stay in town.
If you don't keep me in the loop on what you find, I'm gonna be pissed.
I promise you'll be in the loop. I'll call you soon. You're sure you want to do this? Dennis was murdered, and the report on Nick's crash doesn't sit right with me. I need to know what really happened to Nick.
Yes.
Suit yourself. Just be careful.
He's my friend.
This is the place.
मस्त सीनरी है भाई.
Nick, I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
किधर जाना है मुझे? नीचे ही जाना है शायद.
The car went up like kindling. It was
Okay.
pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Car part.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Okay. Birch tree.
The bark got badly burned. Must be where Nick crashed.
Okay. ये कटा क्यों है भाई?
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that? The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
Tire tracks.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
No skid marks.
No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. These road signs are intact, not a scratch on them.
Okay. रोड के उस पर जाके देखना है क्या? ओ tree dog.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
और कुछ मिस कर रहा हूँ क्या मैं? मेरे को नहीं मालूम. Not like Sherlock भाई. यहाँ पर क्या क्लू है वो भी नहीं समझ रहे. मेरा पीछे फेंक दिया. ठीक है ठीक है. पीछे कुछ है क्या? पीछे कुछ नहीं है.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
और क्या बचा है? और कुछ बचा नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से. तो क्या बचा है? Come on, there has to be something. रोड के उस साइड पे रह सकता है. ये लॉग ऐड किया मैंने, ठीक है. और ये लॉग इधर से आया तो कोई तो काटा है वैसा ही ना. एनिमल फुटप्रिंट्स.
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick. But the tracks don't reach the road.
इतना बड़ा दे दिया. शायद पीछे भी गया. अभी पीछे भी गया. यस. हाँ तो ओ फ्यूल स्टेन.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel? Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
हो गया शायद मेरा.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Yes, go to the Mind Palace and we solve this right away.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
ठीक है.
He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up.
निक अलग हो गया भाई.
I need to find out what really happened.
Okay. ऑब्स्टेकल 3 लॉग रह सकता है. हाँ ये रह सकता है भाई. ऑब्स्टेकल ट्री लॉग. नहीं ट्री लॉग नहीं है. नन. फिर भी उधर ही तो गिर रहा है.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
मेरे को नहीं लगता है. ओके मेरे पास पीछे भी था बराबर. लीकिंग फ्यूल बराबर. लीकिंग फ्यूल और ये कॉन्शियस ही है. अभी जाके ऑब्स्टेकल सेट करूँगा मैं. निकल गया बराबर. अनकॉन्शियस ही था मतलब. यहाँ पर सिमुलेशन हुआ है बराबर. ड्रंक नहीं था, अनकॉन्शियस था. रुक जा रही. अनकॉन्शियस. लेट्स गो. वी आर हाफ वे क्लोज. तो अनकॉन्शियस था, लीकिंग फ्यूल था, बट ऑब्स्टेकल नन. नन रहेगा तो सीधा वाला दोनों टूटेगा शायद, आई गेस. यस यस, यही है.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
The car was leaking fuel.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
तो इतना बराबर ही है ना. The car was not leaking
The fire
fuel.
damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
इतना समझ गया कि अनकॉन्शियस था वो, ठीक है. और ऑब्स्टेकल नन था, तो सीधा रूट फॉलो करता है, ठीक है. ये बराबर है.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
पहले से फायर में था. यस, वी डिड इट, वी नेल्ड द केस. पहले से मरा हुआ था, थोड़ा सा फ्यूल नीचे निकाल दिया था और फिर फायर पे था. बाय 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 बाय.
Shouldn't hit me so hard. I already suspected. There's a difference between suspecting and knowing. The report is wrong. This was a murder. You gonna call Anna? Tell her what you found? Is that even a good idea?
You would slow
She'll
me
have to know
down.
eventually.
अभी डिसीजन टाइम है क्या? ए नकली है रे. चल एक बार मैं बता ही देता हूँ.
Yeah, you're right. Better tell her now.
But she's obviously
Anna,
gonna drag me down,
Sam,
I guess.
I was just about to call you.
What's happening?
Someone broke into my house. I'm fine. My dad's here with me, but the place is a mess. Sam, could you come? On top of everything else, this is all too...
Of course, I'm on my way. You didn't tell her. Not the right time. Couldn't agree more. Long days always find ways to get longer. Make sure you're careful. Careful about how you tell Anna about what you just found out. It's a rough thing, and she was living with the guy. Things are going to be different in there. She's different. You're different.
I can handle it.
I
Chal.
think I can handle this. Hopefully. Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you could never go home again. The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
अच्छा ये
Someone
इसकी
broke into my
बेटी
daughter's
है.
house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Joe could help.
You know, Anna, Joe's pretty sharp for an old man who can't walk.
That's right. And Sam here's got a good mind for a fool-headed kid.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just bellyaching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger.
No, sir.
I can't watch over her
No,
anymore,
sir,
so I
she's
need
not
you
in
to keep her
danger.
safe.
इसको
Stop
मैं ही
talking
मारने आया
about
हूँ,
me like
please.
I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I?
all I have left. Promise
इस
me
बात
you'll
का भाई
protect
कट
her.
गया
I need
पहले
your
ही.
word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
छे.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
चल निकल घर पे जा चल चल. जो बाबा I'm by your side. ओपी बंदा है भाई जो. Cool.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Look around the property first. Okay.
It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Okay. उसका है bug का है. Okay. Gazebo. Favorite spot in the garden.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down.
फुल गाँव वाला बंदा है भाई ये. Blankets. हाँ.
Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
बचपन का प्यार मेरा भूल नहीं जाना रे. वही गाना गाते गाते ये सब बकचोदी कर रहा था बंदा. लुक्स इंटैक्ट गार्डन शेड. ओके. तो बंदा किधर ब्रेक किया प्रॉपर्टी इधर है. फ्यूनरल बुके. अच्छा अभी तो हुआ फ्यूनरल. मैं भूल ही गया भाई ऐसा कुछ पता करके. Look into the property first. मतलब घर के अंदर ही है.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
ओ भाई मैं ये देखा ही नहीं. Poor detective. अच्छा गांव के एकदम
This place was tossed. Maybe looking for something. Anna's not having a great day. Focus on her before you go into detective mode.
नोप बिल्कुल नहीं ये अबे यार मैं सिर्फ नहीं हूँ रे तेरे जैसे.
Tell me what you found.
I'm sorry but Nick was murdered.
I'm sorry. It's what you were afraid of.
Oh no. But why? Why would someone... Why did they... What... Oh, Nick...
She needs you, buddy.
No.
Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought. The effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas.
अबे इसका सुन मत रे अरे यार.
She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
ओ भाई किचन को ऐसा फोड़ा है बंदे ने.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words.
क्या लिखा? I'm sorry about yesterday. You are right. I have been distant. Things have been pretty messy at work lately. You don't have to forgive me, but if you'd like to invite me into your concert, I will just leave these two here. There might be some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Okay.
And I always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there.
ये दो टिकट है कॉन्सर्ट वाला बराबर. Okay.
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
ठीक है पैंट्री में है करके बोला था ना.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam.
Sam
Things have
stuff.
changed around here.
Oh,
You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
ठीक है ये किसने फोड़ा हो तो देखते हैं.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Somebody familiar या ये खुद है या जो जिंदा ही है जो हैंडीकैप नहीं है. कम ऑन ट्रस्ट भी बट अच्छा बंदा है जो.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
चॉकलेट ड्रिंक की बराबर रहेगा.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
ड्रिंक बनाया मैंने. अच्छा
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house?
सुन लेते एक
God.
बार.
I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now... Sorry, I just... Thanks, Sam.
It's
अबे
all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
ड्रिंक लेके दे देना चाहिए था मेरे को.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
इसका मेमोरी है क्या कुछ डेस्क का? भाई मत मत मत. हाँ भाई पुराना मेमोरी है.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam.
अच्छा.
Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
इतना लेवल का इग्नोर मारता था. छावा बन जाए भाई. रिस्पेक्ट प्लस 100 है ना. वीपीएन डाल के अपना काम कर रहा है, बंदे को डिस्टर्ब कर रही है और डिनर विनर रेडी हो गया फिर. Dear Miss Miller, my dad says writing thank you letters is what you do when someone is very nice, so I hope you like mine. I would like to thank you very, very much for how you wrote about me. I don't know how you thought your drawing was worth about the others, about over the others, but it was very nice. Blah blah blah.
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too. Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts.
बस. ओए इधर कुछ है.
I got this for Anna's birthday after she mentioned wanting to travel more.
It was me after all who broke in. ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को. ठीक है. मेस.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
वो बंदा क्लीन कर रहा है.
There.
म्यूजिक शीट्स. ऊपर जाके देख.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
साले ये अकेले ही बोलता है ना. तुम पीएचडी वाला बंदा है. तेरे कितने बार जाके बात करो. क्या स्टे फोकस्ड ऑन है ना, और क्या बनो.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
ठीक है रे, क्या करूँ ये
Anna always
रखे.
wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing.
ठीक है ना, ये रूम तेरे को
I
फिक्स
don't
करके
think she
दे.
ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
किचन भी फिक्स करना है क्या? ब्रोकन
Cleaning
फोटो
up
फ्रेम.
that broken frame and glass might help. Out of sight, out of mind.
ये ब्लाइंड्स फट रहा है क्या तब से?
Finally, there.
एना आ जाएगी लग रहा है. सेव हो गया, अभी जाके उससे बात करने लगता है. घर पूरा क्लीन.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
It's going to be okay. I am here for. मैं उसका ही पूछता हूँ. सिम्प,
She
डॉक्टर
needs
सिम्प.
support. Something solid.
I am here for you.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while.
मेरे
Like,
को नहीं
everything
करना
was
है इसके
fine,
साथ.
you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights, at the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her
साले,
chest.
तेरे बात सुन के ये
Don't be
सब
too harsh
उकड़
on her.
सुन के ले रहा हूँ मैं. मेरे तो. I deserve. I deserve
You're
it.
right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault.
बराबर, मैं गांव
I'm
से
just
निकल गया
lashing
था.
out.
हाँ तो
It's
चल.
just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things.
तो मैं
We
जाऊँ.
had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
The timing was off.
I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married. I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me. And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my
Yes,
life.
it is you.
To make compromises and all that.
अभी समझ में आया इसको. Yes. Ask him.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone. It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side.
क्या
He was
therapy
dealing
session
with
दे
something
रहा हो
dark.
यार. Sheh.
I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
I need to clear my name. ये point पे मैं selfish बनूंगा.
with what happened with Dennis, the police are gonna start looking for me. I need to clear my name, and Nick's murder is the key to that.
I thought you really cared about Nick. But
Us.
no. Sam Higgs still can't think of anyone but himself.
Yes.
Nick was my friend, but that doesn't mean I'm not scared about what happens to me.
I know that. Shit.
Yes.
I want to hurt whoever hurt him so badly. I have to find out who did this. And I'll need your help. I have it, right?
No.
Yes,
अरे
I need to get to the bottom of this as much as you do.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take
निकल.
your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
चल निकल.
Thanks, Sam.
अब मैं जा रहा हूँ ऊपर.
It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message? Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date.
Mr. Unicorn, Bug's old friend. Okay. ये रूम में कुछ मिलेगा भी नहीं मेरे को, ठीक है? ले जाता हूँ यहाँ पर. Nick was very moved in. Okay. Watch your back. Oh.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Open. क्या ये?
Why is it so dark in here?
This is Nick's room. Blinds. ये blinds खोल क्यों नहीं सकता? Search the cupboard. लैपटॉप यस ट्रांसफर हुआ है कुछ यस
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that?
Yes.
Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer. Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go!
फिशिंग शैक जल्दी पहुंच रहा हूँ मैं.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Cycle, Joan's bike.
Joan rides this bike everywhere.
Okay.
Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
Joan आई है घर पे.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
I will try to stop you.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Okay.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
बराबर.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish.
Yes, Bug,
The Joan I
understand.
knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
Your dad
I
was
wrong
murdered.
yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. but Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think, not here.
इतना बचपन में
Sounds
इसको
like
ये सब
Basswood
फीलिंग आ रहा है भाई
really
क्या
failed
बोलेगा
this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed
Meanwhile,
to do
Indian
tomorrow?
desi banda
Or the day after? In 10 years?
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs.
You remember? Yeah,
yes
bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that. Look, I'm gonna find out what really happened to him, okay? And you and I, we'll figure this out. About what's next for you, about your mom, life. I need you to trust me. I need you to give me some more time.
yes बैग रख निकल घर पे
A few days. You have a few days.
टाइमिंग क्या दे रहा
Want me
है
to drive
दे
you
रही है
back
भाई
home?
मेरे को
No, it's fine. I need to take my bike back anyway. I'll see you later.
मीनवाइल
I
अगर
promise.
ये इंडिया पे
For real
हुआ
this
रहता तो भाई
gonna
बात
hold you
ही
to that.
अलग 4-5 चप्पल खा लेता बंदा घर पे बैठ जाता बैग वैग लेके निकलने के बाद
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's
I
see
need
if
to
you've kept anything
investigate.
hidden out here, Nick.
फिशिंग बैग यस खोल
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
you and stuff
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
possible hiding spot
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden.
मिला चाबी मिल गया भाई अब ब्लेंड मार के रखा था बंदे ने
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
weapons
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
क्या है ये
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive.
like the one I used
Joan wasn't just acting up.
Kathy has a
Kathy has a problem.
Kathy ने मर्डर किया है क्या college flyers
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
shotgun shells calendar note ये तो इसका है कैलेंडर में कुछ डेट्स रहेगा आई गेस
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
यस
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
यस यस रख दे एक बार ये नोट भी पढ़ लेता हूँ ये फिर भी जोएन का ही है फायदा नहीं है Maybe. Remember.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
ये निक का हैंडराइटिंग है बराबर. One small community looks out for those that fall through cracks.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove.
The Cove.
Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Maybe I
All
should
right.
investigate.
I think I went through everything here.
I guess
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
बराबर.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove.
वो उसे कुछ
Seems it's
मतलब नहीं.
kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
उसे कुछ मतलब नहीं उतना. ये कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट है.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
ओके. एक काम करता हूँ अभी जाके ये. अच्छा ये बग का ये कितना बड़ी हुई है छोटा है. People were cleaned in the last week. Recently cleaned है. ओके मेरे को लगता है इसके अराउंड जाना है.
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
RD great man. I think this box holds something. Come on.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
इसको रखे क्या करूं मैं? यार इधर पिक्चर है मैंने देखा ही नहीं.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Empty slot.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Because he was hiding the D's
Nick's
meeting.
note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Okay.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
ये मैंने सब इंस्पेक्ट कर लिया था बराबर।
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
क्या है यार, ये कैलेंडर इधर
If
लगे।
Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
वो शायद निकलना है घर से बाहर। अरे बच्चा क्या है इधर और? ओके, क्या बचा है? फिशिंग बैग में फेवरेट फिशिंग रॉड नहीं है बराबर। फिशिंग रॉड में अभी भी फेवरेट फिशिंग बैग में अभी भी फेवरेट फिशिंग रॉड नहीं है। बच रहा क्या है? टेबल वेयर नहीं।
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
ये आगे का मैंने वो देखा ही नहीं। ठीक है, तो फिशिंग बैग एक ही अभी आया ना, मैं वही बोलूँ।
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
अप, लेफ्ट, राइट, डाउन। नहीं, ये नहीं है।
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
यही है कॉम्बिनेशन। रिमेंबर कैटरपिलर डाउन। एक मिनट, कैटरपिलर में जो कलर्स है वो देखना मुझे। कैटरपिलर में फर्स्ट कलर है रेड, ग्रीन, ब्लू, फिर रेड। ओके, रेड, ग्रीन, ब्लू, फिर रेड। रेड, ग्रीन, रेड, ग्रीन, ब्लू और फिर रेड। ठीक है, अभी क्या करना है मुझे? एक बार इधर इसके क्लूज में देखना है। देखूं तो रेड लेफ्ट होता है, ठीक है, ग्रीन डाउन, रेड राइट हो गया, ग्रीन डाउन हो गया, ब्लू लेफ्ट हो गया और फिर येलो अप हो गया। मेरे को जहाँ तक याद है येलो लास्ट में आते हैं कैटरपिलर के टेल में। तो कॉम्बिनेशन अगर मैं देखूं तो रेड राइट हो गया, ठीक है, फिर ग्रीन डाउन हो गया, ब्लू लेफ्ट हो गया, येलो अप हो गया।
Doesn't work.
क्या
There
ये?
must be something I'm missing.
रेड राइट हो गया, राइट, ओके, ग्रीन। एक मिनट एक मिनट, पूरा कैटरपिलर लगाना है मेरे को। फिर ग्रीन डाउन हो गया, ठीक है, फिर ब्लू लेफ्ट हो गया, फिर उसके बाद एक रेड आता है, फिर टेल में एक लास्ट में येलो आता है गेस। तो रेड मतलब वापस राइट, फिर अब ये
Let's see what we have here.
pretty smart detective. Cash.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Files open. Files go.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
ये बीनी वाला ही नहीं मेरे को मारा पहले मेरे को अच्छे से मालूम है. From
Opioids. From Dee? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
ये बंदे ने मेरे को मारा.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
ओ भाई.
So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Best finally left. Did you find anything in the fish pond? Yes. Do you know where is the cow? It is a little commune thing outside. So, let's go. एना भी मर जाएगी तो अच्छा रहेगा भाई. वेस्ट. पता नहीं बहुत अनोइंग लग रहा है मेरे को. That's it guys. We are stopping it here. एक लास्ट बार देख के ले रहा हूँ. If you haven't subscribed, then do subscribe. Until then, stay tuned.